water drought forum last August, so thank you for participating. I just want to say I appreciate Aqua for pulling together this group of folks. You know, we have some big challenges in California, and it's going to take people working together, so having an organization that's really focused on working together to find solutions makes a difference, and it's the only way that we're going to find solutions, so I appreciate that. I'd like to sort of talk about my vision for the California's water future. I have a lot of information here, so bear with me on that. And as we all know, California's been facing a very difficult drought for the last 4 or 5 years. The water supply in California, even though we had an El Nino year, is still in serious doubt. And especially in Southern California, you didn't get nearly the rain that we were hoping for. And it's very personal. It's affecting people, everybody across the state. So we need to use this as an opportunity to get people behind a unified solution to our state's problems. And I want to commend the Delta farmers who voluntarily reduced their consumption by 25%, and the cities in my district did even better than that. So people are taking this seriously, they want to find solutions, and now is the time to move forward with that. And I also want to congratulate all the agencies that are here, because I know that you've done your part in finding, working together to find solutions. Well, what are we going to have to do? What's needed? We need to move forward to find a sustainable solution for California's water problems. Our state has set the bar very high for innovation and technology and energy, and we need to apply that sort of gusto to solving our water problems. We need to go at it with innovation and out-of-the-box thinking. The old sort of approaches that have been taken are clearly at their end. We need to find a way to get new solutions, and they're out there. And that's what I hope to accomplish. We need to increase the efficiency. I'll just go over some of the solutions, some of the things we need to do. We need to improve the efficiency of our water supply. We need to reuse existing sources. Some parts of the state are already very good at that, through recycling, through improving stormwater capture capability, and this would produce up to 14 million acre-feet of new water per year. That's new water. That's enough to service 14 million homes. And that's a significant part of our challenge. I'll be introducing a comprehensive sustainable water bill in the spring that will promote those sorts of solutions. The bill will help advance more innovative energy and efficiency strategies that will create more water. And if we focus on solutions that create sustainable water future, we can beat this future. And we know that there's going to be additional future droughts, and we can use that to create a resilient and sustainable water infrastructure in California. My bill supports and prioritizes technologies that promote first water and energy conservation and efficiency. It creates new water through water recycling and reuse, and promotes regional self-sufficiency through increased groundwater banking, which is a technology approach to groundwater capture and stormwater capture. Now, there's a clear nexus between energy and water. We can see that clearly in our state. My comprehensive bill will also explore the energy and water nexus, which is a priority for the Department of Energy. So we're going to be working in parallel with federal agencies. As we all know, energy and water systems are interdependent. We cannot assume that the future is going to be like the past in terms of climate, in terms of technology, and in terms of population growth. So we have to reach out to new solutions. Water scarcity, variability, and uncertainty are becoming more prominent as we move forward, potentially leading to vulnerabilities in our energy system as well as our food supply. So it's time for a more integrated approach to address the challenges and opportunity we face with the energy and water nexus. The provisions in my bill will address the energy and water nexus by improving existing programs to collect energy water data from an integrated system, promote technologies that make more efficient use of energy and water resources. For example, my bill would establish a smart meter managing program that would spur innovative projects and incentivize utilities, municipalities, and water districts to achieve energy and water savings. My bill will also include language that will authorize more than 27 water recycling projects in California. Many of our leaders in California support moving in this direction. For example, Mayor Garcetti of Los Angeles is claiming that he would like to see Los Angeles become more water independent by 2030. That's the kind of out-of-the-box thinking we need, and we're going to work together to make sure we get that. For example, I did hold a roundtable with technology innovators to discuss technology and science-based solutions to the drought. I also spoke with Delta farmers and local agricultural leaders to discuss the drought's impact on agricultural and on technological solutions with these farmers. And I hosted a California Drought Solutions Forum that brought together a variety of stakeholders and experts to discuss technological, scientific, and energy solutions that will build resilience to our future. These conversations and sharing of ideas helped me to develop the legislation that we're going to be introducing. Here in Washington, I've also spoken out for the need to protect the state revolving fund programs for clean water and safe drinking water infrastructure. I was also very excited to see the repeal, as we heard earlier, of the municipal bond limitation in WIFIA that was signed into law last year. So you all can borrow money now. That makes that a lot easier. I introduced legislation and sent a bipartisan letter to Congressman Cabello urging that the highway bill conferees repeal the limitation in WIFIA in order to help finance more water infrastructure projects. So we're focused on getting things done. And I'm here to enjoy that victory with you today. Now, working together, all of this builds a momentum to change how we think about our future water supply in California. We need to change our approach and move toward a sustainable water future with less talk about the old approaches and a more active solutions that create new water. Our long-term resiliency in the face of future droughts depends on that. And short-term relief to the current drought is important, and the state has the flexibility that it needs, but we cannot lose sight of the need to make investments in our long-term infrastructure. There are more ways to improve. We've already seen Californians respond to the drought, like your agencies who took important steps to conserve water and do more with less. We need to build on this. We need to make it easier for all Californians to conserve water and become more efficient in their water usage. This means boosting water recycling and reuse by giving congressional approval here to the many projects across the state that are already moving forward. This means helping consumers make investments in conservation through tax-exempt rebates. This means using technology to improve communication and data sharing among different stakeholders to boost water efficiency across systems and regions. In conclusion, I appreciate what you all are here doing today. We all need to continue to work together. We need to redouble our efforts. Consumers, water districts, agencies, private sectors, and government to prioritize the solutions that move forward. But before going to questions, I just want to thank you for all the work that you've done on behalf of Californians and for our water supply. I've always enjoyed working with the folks, and I look forward to sharing my ideas and listening to your ideas in the future. So with that, I'd like to open it up to questions.